Hi YouTube, my name's Mark and I have a frozen shoulder and I'm looking for help. I'm really looking for someone that's had a frozen shoulder, been through the fire and got through it. I'm extremely frustrated. So it's 2019, so on August 25th I dislocated my right shoulder and I had to go under about 45 seconds, a minute, and they had to put me under to manually manipulate and put it back in. I wore a sling for about 3 or 4 days. I'd say I babied it for another week after that, really didn't do much. And then I started therapy maybe sometime mid-September and did that for till about the beginning of December, till a little bit some things changed. I really haven't seen much improvement in my shoulder, not mobility, range of motion since November. Therapy did help me get past, like, a lot of times when I go like that real fast and have a jerk motion, there'd be pain. All that's gone, and they got me certain range of motion. But since November, I haven't got any more. And in fact, I switched therapist. Haven't gave this new person a good shake yet because I've only had an assessment. But let me show you what I'm dealing with. And I have been diagnosed with frozen shoulder, so let me show you some of my range of motion limitations, if you will. So here's my good arm. Easily can do that. This arm, I cannot force it if I want to. I cannot make it come straight over my arm. It's going to come up at an angle. And you see the normal arm comes like this, right? Supination. And here's interesting. This new therapist said this has something to do with my bicep. But let me show you. I can do it close. This arm I can push out. This arm, no matter how much I will it, you can see it turning, and that's it. That's it. I cannot make that palm go up to the ground. Another one, and they'll do this. So external rotation, normal arm, right? This arm, that's it. They've told me I have 10 degrees of external rotation with this arm. I cannot make it go out. Next one, can you get all this? So this, straight up, normal, watch this arm, that's it. Now, I mean, I have no problem if I help it, but as far as normal, out to the side, obviously clear up to my ear, normal arm. This one, that's it. That's as much as I can go. So I have a problem. So again, as I mentioned, I'm really looking for someone who's been through this, done this, and maybe if you could comment below and you found an exercise or two that's really helped you get through this. My frustrating piece is I keep hearing, well, it's going to take 6 to 8 months regardless of what you do. Does that mean I don't have to go to therapy and I can just kind of sit around and just do normal stuff and it's just going to go away? Or do I go to therapy and it's going to help and it's going to accelerate my healing process? To catch you up where I'm at, on December 16th, so about 10 days ago, I got a cortisone shot in because it's sometimes helped. I haven't seen any more range of motion with that cortisone shot. Other things I've tried. Glucosamine, someone recommended that. Took that for about 10 days. That didn't work, and someone said this is highly addictive, and if you start taking it too much, my body won't naturally produce it, so that's not good. But anyway, this didn't help. Stuff I have. Ropes. I get more range of motion doing this assisted, but I can't, after I'm done with it, I have no more range of motion with its arm under its own ability, if that makes sense. I got bands. I got a broomstick that, again, have great range of motion when I'm assisting it, but without this, it doesn't help. And then this new fun thing this therapist gave me, and I was supposed to go like this, and it's supposed to reorbitate back and break up some stuff. This is the newest toy. Only used it 3 or 4 times, so I don't know yet if this will work, but that's all the stuff, and I've tried. I'm at wit's end. The doctor's really apprehensive about the next step, which is either they go in and can do surgery and scrape the stuff out, orthopedic surgery, and he says that it has a possibility of making it worse and seizing up the shoulder. I don't know. And the other one is manual manipulation under anesthesia. Well, under. And he worries that it could tear the muscles. So I'm like, well, it feels like everything I'm doing is not working when I get hit in roadblocks. So I'm just looking for someone that's had this limitations that I have and what you've done. Maybe if you can comment below 1, 2, or 3 things that like this really helped and I saw an improvement in, next days, or I just got to suck it up and I'm dealing with this for the next 6 to 8 months. I felt like I've already, let me say this. I did not have the typical frozen shoulder symptoms. I hear there's a freeze and pain phase and then a locking phase and a thawing. I don't know. After I got done with, my shoulder being dislocated out of the sling and going through the normal things, I just had a frozen shoulder. So I didn't have stage 1 really, but now you can see it's frozen or limited or something. Oh, and I did have an MRI, slight tear in my rotator cuff, but not enough for them to jump on. So nothing there. It's the doctor finally diagnosed me with frozen shoulder, and this is where I'm left. So let me know if you've had it and what you've done, and I think I'd really appreciate it. That'd be a great help. Thank you, and have a Merry Christmas.